Hi everybody. Hello. I'm Karen. I'm a little bit nervous because this is very new to me, and thank you, Dawes, for having me on the Energetic Playground. I came across it because God has been gifting me to just go along and speak and do what He's gifted me to do, which has all started through prayer a long time ago. It all started with prayer, and that's what I want to talk about. Prayer. What is prayer? What does it mean to me? What does it mean to you? For all of us, it's different. And is there a special way to pray? Of course not. Absolutely not. Your prayers, your heart, your needs, what you wish for others, that's all between you, God, and all God essentially is the great love of the universe, and there's a great big vast universe. So I have also discovered through the last few years, I came to know God a really long time ago, about 14 years ago, when I really connected with Jesus. For me, Jesus is my main man. But in saying that, especially the last few years, I got, he showed me the doorway to the soul. And because I am a spiritual being, I believe in all things. So what did I get shown? All things. But we won't go into that because it all intertwines and goes on and on and on. And it's so vast and so deep and so wide and so high that there are many beings and elements and different parts of your soul, of our souls, of earth, that are all connected. But essentially, what prayer is for me is what it's actually about for God is God wants to know you. It's all about you and knowing your heart, knowing your desires, knowing your needs, knowing what works for you. And there are many forms of prayer. As you can see, I've got a candle lit, and candle prayer is something I've always lit candles, but not in the beginning. It was always just talking, prayer, and then I'll get back. So candle prayer I came across when I used to go to the Catholic Church, when I wanted to light candles for people. You go there, you light a candle, for somebody that doesn't, could be anybody. You light a prayer, put it up near the big Mother Mary statue. And I was doing this for quite some time. And then one day God said, just do it at home. Do it at home, because my prayer team is Jesus, Mother Mary, Buddha, Kuan Yin. Oh, so many people. Anyway, so God said, just do it at home, because I've got my little corner up there, which is one space, where there's Jesus, Mother Mary, the crystal, and I just light candles there. And to me, lighting a candle for someone, it just means I don't even have to say anything, don't have to do anything, I don't put any of my intention on. It's just all about holding somebody in light for and I'm going to cry when I say this, because some people don't know what's going on. Some people don't know how to fix their problems. Some people don't know the way out. Some people, there are burdens bigger than them that no matter what they do, all they need is a prayer. They need to be held in light, and that's what lighting a candle for somebody does. That's why prayer is so special. It is the most amazing gift. If you can't do anything, you can offer a prayer. You don't have to say anything. You just have to hand it over and just say, dear Lord, dear God, dear whoever it is you pray to. It doesn't have to be Jesus, doesn't have to be God, doesn't have to be whatever, whoever your prayer team is, or whoever, just higher self, whichever. It's all linked into the same thing. And you'll be surprised. You don't know what the outcome's going to be, but all you can do is to pray, and that will be heard, and it is heard. So that's one form of prayer, candle prayer, which is a beautiful thing because you're just holding people in light. You're holding them in that light, and it's just bringing light into their soul, even without nobody knowing, into their lives without nobody knowing. Okay, starting to ramble on. Okay, the other form of prayer, one that has been with me ever since I started, is written prayer. Written prayer because, I have a brain. I can't deal with too many thoughts in my head, so it's a bit like therapy for me. It's like just writing out everything that I'm worried about, concerned about, and I'm just getting it out of my head. So there's that aspect of it. And to when I've got the house to myself and I can sit and pray properly in written prayer, it literally takes hours. And that is for me, and that is just, it works. It works and it works and it works and it works. And I think it works because somewhere in the Bible, not that I mean to be preachy, it does say in the beginning was the Word, and then the Word became flesh. So that kind of made sense once I've been praying long enough. And then there was a time where I used to fight with myself because, I don't want to have to pray. I just want to be able to manifest because people can manifest. And I'm not super good at manifesting, so my way of manifesting, so I came to learn and to stop fighting it, is to just write it down, sit and commune with God. And sometimes I do have also a magic bubble, which I haven't shared because I just felt that's my bubble, but it is a beautiful magic space. And sometimes I'll sit either at the table or in front of the bubble, and it's like gathering council. I'll even write, okay, let's gather the council. And there are lots of different beings. There are so many different beings out there because, there are so many different people. Everyone is linked to some kind of guide, and sometimes we don't know who they are until later down the track. I didn't meet all my guides until quite a few years later. Actually, the last couple of years, the more depth I entered into my soul, and plus thanks to doors and the codes, somehow codes came and then connected me to different galactic beings, which I won't go on a tangent about that, but they're also a part of our team and all have different healing abilities, different healing qualities, all linked to different realms, I'm guessing. But I can't speak too much about that because I'm not super knowledgeable on it. Still got to learn about that. But that's also something that came about through prayer and being connected to my soul, being connected to earth. I love earth. I'm very connected, Then there's the ancestors, which I probably didn't know too much about, but even though I was always connected to. So again, prayer, our loved ones who have passed over, our guides, our angels who are there, they're all here. They're always here. And I think that's kind of also linked with the crystals. Different awarenesses, different crystals bring out different aspects that we kind of need at the time. Going off track again. So anyway, so I've talked about the bubble. In my magic bubble, it's also I put, it's a very good healing tool. Say I'm a bit busy and I don't have time to cleanse it properly, or cleanse anything that I think that needs cleansing. I'll just put it in the bubble, go away, and just let the magic bubble and the beings sort it. Do you know what I mean? It just does its thing. And then because I've come to know and feel energetically when it's all sorted, it's like, okay, it's done. Or I'll walk in and it's like, not done yet, and then you just go in. So it's really all about connecting to it's just all about connectiveness. Sorry if I'm mumbling a bit. I'm just kind of going with it. It's not really, I'm just not used to doing this. Anyway, so also through that and all the learnings and all the prayers and getting to know ourselves and our connectiveness, I come to learn about the sound healing, which this is cool. I mean, I play music anyway, but then you get to know it on a different level as a modality of healing on some kind of level, with all the different chakras and then the tones all linked to the different vibrations. So another form of prayer is or healing. Somebody might just have a specific need or a specific area or a specific chakra that they may need healing in. And best healing tool, one of the best healing tools, is sound healing, and it's really, really amazing. And interestingly enough, it just once that area is healed, then it opens up something else. Everything just kind of leads to something else. So what have I put down? I've talked about candlelit prayer. I've talked about written prayer. And prayer, actually, I'm about to go, I've got a mind blank because I've got so many things I just want to waffle on about. Thankfulness. Thankfulness. Even, thankfulness is the most beautiful form of prayer. It's just thanking, being thankful, which, all of us here, we probably already know this, and we probably already do this. But I guess the more in depth I've come to learn with prayer is it's kind of a process, really, that we learn. And it's kind of like steps as well. You learn to pray for this and pray for that, but then also you have to be thankful, which we all are anyway. But like to be fully in depths of thankfulness and just being in that, like for a really, really, there's my mess, for a really, really, really long time, or not long, as long as you want. Whatever way you need to or want to do it, but you'll find over time, the more you do this, you'll just want to stay there, and it just it does raise your vibration, I guess. And even back in the day, this was never a word I would ever have used, vibration, but I'm learning about it all quite fast now. So thankfulness is the most beautiful form of prayer. Prayer is just beautiful in all its forms. Just really, it's just about connecting with yourself and connecting with your guides, connecting with gods, just connecting with love, because when you pray, you're emptying out your heart, and it's an emptying out, and it kind of allows things to flow, but then there's a letting go, which took me a while, but then I'm not even really going to go on to that, because that's just a whole nother subject. And the subject of prayer, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, because it all leads to a lot of different things and a lot of different healing abilities. The closer you get to God, the closer you get to Source, the more awareness comes, the more different beings come, the more abilities come, whatever. And it's really just all about you, and then actually, one thing I learnt about myself, that always brought me back to prayer, and everyone has their different things that they like to do. I do like to sit in ceremony sometimes. I feel the need to, and I feel that works. But then I've also led that also led me to believe, or to know, not to believe, but to know that my heart is just straight out for prayer, because every day I can just pray. I don't have to wait for this or that or anything. I'm just praying. I'm just in the zone whenever I feel like it. Oh dear. Anyways, so in the pictures, did I introduce my prayer team? I did. Okay, so I think that's about it for now. I won't waffle on about too much other stuff, but it's just all about learning and, yeah, not even about learning, just about prayer and being close to you, it's just about closeness to God. So God bless you. I hope this was okay, but if not, oh well, I'll try another day. Thanks. Bye.